Hey, beautiful people. What is shaking bacons? Listen, I am excited. You know why I'm excited? Because I have tons of stuff that I want to share with y'all. So before I get started, this is your girl, Deetra Trueheart, your life purpose generator, purpose provoker, and I Speak Life mentor. Listen, I am not here for the morning life scope. I'm not here for anything other than to update you on all the juiciness that's getting ready to happen these next 30 days, these next 60 days, and these next 90 days, right? And so, whether you are watching live or whether you're watching on the replay, say, hey, girl, hey, boo, hey, let me know you are here. I see somebody watching. And so comment and let me know where you are watching from. Let me see here. I see some people. I don't know. Just let me know. Let me see in the comments because I'm on my Facebook page, my business page. Hi, Christy. How are you, lovey? And I'm on YouTube, right? And so this says, what are you thankful for, right? And so I'm coming in, obviously, because you all know that today is day 1 of 30 days of thanks. Y'all did not think that I was not going to come up in here. Right? You didn't think that I was going to come up in here and not talk about 30 days of thanks, right? And so if you do not have your book, you can get your book at trueheartspeaks.com/book. Let me see if I have I do. It's right here, right? So order your book at trueheartspeaks.com/book. And if you are wondering why I am all glammed up, I had a photo shoot today for a magazine feature, which I will not tell you about until it comes out, because then you can see it, right? And so, had to get all glammed up. I pulled the girl out so she could, do her little thing, right? And so, I'm ready to take a nap. But I'm super excited because I really want to personally invite you all to come out, and literally it is going to be a sacrifice for some of you because some of y'all be in bed at like 9 o'clock, 7:45 ish, right? But I really want you all to join me for 30 days of thanks. I really feel like God is going to show up in a greater way, a different way, greater capacity over these next 30 days. And so I will be live specifically on my Facebook page, my True Heart Speaks Facebook page. I will be live on YouTube, and I will be live on Instagram, right? And so if you are watching me, again, comment, say, hey, girl, hey, let me know you are here. Hey, boo, hey, right? Thank you, love. Thank you. I'm feeling fabulous. I'm ready to take a nap, but y'all gonna get this face for right now until I take a nap. But I also wanted to come on and just talk to some of you, those of you who will catch the replay, about why I wrote 30 Days of Thanks. And so I wrote 30 Days of Thanks in 2012 after my son, and I won't go into the entire story, but there was a traumatic issue had taken place. Hey, Faith, how are you, love? Situation had taken place, and I probably need to pull y'all up on my on here on my phone so that I can see everybody. Let me see here. There's the video. All right. So basically some stuff had happened, and really, really, really traumatic, right? Craziness. And I was in a space where I felt like I was talking a lot more negative than I normally should have been, right? Life Purpose Generator was not, speaking life. And during that time period of really just before I had gotten like sunken into that space, God started talking to me about writing every single day something to be grateful for that he would give me. And it started out as a blog. It started out as an email. It started out literally for probably about 4 or 5 years. I literally gave it away for free. And I would share on via email. You would sign up and you would get the email. And so every year I would, let folks know that they could, go through 30 Days of Thanks. And so the book, which has now become a book, right? You would get each day as an email. And then probably, and it's funny because people would ask, and I would say, are you enjoying it? And they're like, yes, I wish I could get it like in one space, right? All of the days. So I didn't have to print them out, right? People were printing out the emails, all that kind of stuff. And I never got an urge. I never got a push. I never got anything from God to say that I needed to make it a book, right? And it wasn't until 16 that it was like, okay, now is the time. And what you see now as my book. So this is my book and this is my journal, right? And I took some time to create this book, and so for the past now 5 years, that was the first year I think I started going live. It was either 2016 or 2017. I started going live and doing 30 Days of Thanks live. And so here we are now, that I believe this is the 5th year. I'm going to go back and double check, y'all, I just so I can know for sure. And let me see here. Let me go on my page, y'all, real quick. But I really want to say it was 2016. It's been 5 years. And if it's been 5 years, y'all already know God, 5 is the number of grace, which means it's going to be fire, right? So, I've been doing this again for 5 years, and this is a year where I feel like we're on the cusp of something. I feel like God is getting ready to do something. I feel like, and He's already been doing something. And even in the midst of COVID, I feel like this is like the time where God really is getting ready to, He's getting ready to do something. And so, in that, I want to encourage you to join me for 30 Days of Thanks. I want to encourage you, and every single day God gave, these are things that literally God would wake me up every single day. Like, I did not pre-write this when I wrote this book. I did not write it as a book. I wrote it as like an e-devotional, right? Where I invited people to go on this journey with me. And so there were basic things like, just being thankful for life, being thankful for family, being thankful for friends and enemies, being thankful for beginnings, being thankful for endings, being thankful for favor, like being thankful for your brain. Like, we'll go through all of these, like every day for the next 30 days, starting tonight. We will be having conversation around just filling our gratitude tank. And I don't know about you, but sometimes, and even though I think we take this time for granted, this is a time where we're always like, oh, well, let's give thanks and, whatever. But really taking the time to be grateful, taking the time to think about, right? Like, for me in this space, there's some things that God really has made evident that I really do have a lot to be thankful for. That, like, even though things are not necessarily where I thought it would be, or I thought that it would be. And so if y'all are watching, say, hey girl, hey, let me know you are watching. I see people popping in. I'm on StreamYard. So some things I can see and some things I can't. And so, if I missed you during the video, I'll go back and respond. And so I have, a few devices up so that I can see if something pops up. But it's been evident to me that in this space, even in the midst of everything, right? So we've seen COVID, we've seen death, we've seen, and prior to that, people who have been losing people to cancer and to diabetes and car accidents and violence and all kinds of stuff, right? We just came out of October, which was Breast Cancer Awareness Month and Domestic Violence Month and Domestic Violence Awareness Month. And so, all of these things are happening, right? And in the midst of it, there is always something to be thankful and grateful for. And I think a lot of times we forget about that. Like, I think a lot of times we forget that in the midst of our go through, that it could be worse. And we'll talk about that in the book as well, right? But I really want to invite you to join me for these next 30 days. And I'm going to come and talk a little bit. I'm going to talk a little bit about my event as well, which is coming up in December. And this is specifically for women, but 30 Days of Thanks is for everybody. And so if you want to join me, men, right, you can. But my event is coming up in December, and my I Speak Life Live virtual experience. And I want to invite the women to join me. We are in pre-sale right now, and pre-sale is $147. It's a 3-day event. And it's going to be powerful. It's going to be a very powerful event. And I really also believe that God is going to show up there as well. And here's why. Because some of y'all have been playing small for a very, very, very long time. Like, some of you have been settling for a very long time. And so this year's theme is Ignite the Fire. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about this between now and the event, but I want to share this here because I think that when we just finished 31 days of permission last month within my I Speak Life Society, my free Facebook group, and also did 31 days of permission via text. And those of you who got those texts, the women really shared how powerful it was just to be reminded that you can give yourself permission to do the things that you desire, to have the things that you desire, to be what you desire, to be who you desire, to have what you want, all of the things, to be, do, have, and want. And I think that sometimes we forget, and it's funny because I just attended a virtual event, a conference over the weekend, and one of the things that one of the speakers said, and there was a few of them, is that we really don't need permission from anybody to be who we have been called to be, to have what we want, to have what we want to have, to do what we want to do, and to create what we want to create. But a lot of times we feel like we need that permission. And so 31 days of permission was really powerful because, like, some of the women were like, wow, I really needed this, right? And so to have permission. So if you missed out, I'll probably create something where you can have access to it, or we may do it again. I don't know, but it was a great start for a lot of the women. It was powerful for them to wake up in the morning and just get a permission prompt that today I give myself permission. And yesterday I did 3 bonuses in addition to just the regular day. And one of them was I give myself permission to stop asking for permission. Right? How many of you need to just stop asking for permission? Now, I get it. Like, in some instances, we don't want you just going off willy-nilly and that sort of thing. But at the end of the day, like, what do you need to stop, asking for permission for? When the reality is people don't have permission to give you. I think we give people a lot more power than they are deserving of, right? And so I want to make sure that, you understand that you can operate in a space that is in alignment with exactly where God wants you to be. So I'm not going to keep y'all long. I'm not going to be on here for long. I really just want to invite you to 30 Days of Thanks. I want to also invite you to to I Speak Life Live. I also want to just invite you to make sure that you are following me on Instagram, following me on Facebook, following me on YouTube, because in this next, these next 30, 60, 90 days, I am going to be intentional in making sure that whatever you need to step into the full space. Right. I want to be the catalyst. I think I'm installed for a little bit. And so y'all are loving this picture that I shared. I need y'all to. Y'all are loving this picture. I need for y'all to be on this video. If y'all can see me and hear me, comment so I can see you. I see some people popping in. Y'all are loving this picture. I need for y'all to be on this video. Okay, I see you, Sonia. Hear me, comment. There we go. I'm just trying to see who can see me and who can't. But yeah, so I'm going to be doing, more lives and different things like that. But I'm trying to see who's on here. And all right, I'm good. Am I in here? Oh, I know why. Let me see here. I need to make this. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. I think that this is. Oh, let me edit this. Let's make it public so people can see it. There we go. That's why the people can't see the video. That's why it didn't pop up. I see y'all. Yes. Hi, Adrian. Hey, boo. Yes. Listen. Y'all know I don't do this too often, but like I said, I had a photo shoot today. And so I had to, let me give y'all the whole like right? But yeah, so this is that season, right? And so I've been saying this to my inner circle, and I've been saying this to some of my tribe members. And at the end of the day, let me just say this, right? The year is not over. Okay. The year is not over. And so whatever you want to do or start or whatever, like, you can. Okay. And so I think the other part is like it starts with gratitude, right? And so we're gonna kick this thing off with 30 days of thanks. We're gonna transition into I Speak Life Live. So I need y'all to register. Pre-sale is 147. You can it's December 10th, 11th, and 12th. This I think will be the last year that it's virtual. I'm going to be looking to take it live again next year. I don't know yet because I really like the virtual space and giving people the opportunity to join us. And so I don't know what it looks like to do a hybrid event, to do live and virtual, but I want y'all to join me for that. And then at the beginning of the year, we're bringing back 21 days of prayer. And so those of you who join me for 21 days of prayer in my I Speak Life Society Facebook group, we're going to be doing that again, but we're going to be adding a fasting component. So it's going to be 21 days of prayer and fasting. But in this next space, right, I want you to think about, right, first of all, join me tonight for 30 days of thanks. But the other thing is I want you to think about, what are the things that you can really be thankful for? But I also want you to think about what are the areas that you need to give yourself permission to up level in. Like what are the areas, right? What are the areas that you need to just say, Lord, like, I'm going to take the limit off. I'm going to stop, settling, and whatever that next best step is in that space, I want you to up level in that space. Right. And so it doesn't have to be major, but let's stop settling. Right. Let's, I preached a message yesterday. If you didn't, catch the message that I preached yesterday, was called The Seeking. And I don't know, it's shared on my personal page. So if you're on Facebook, you can check it out. But we have to get to the point where we stop seeking everything and everybody else but the one who created us, right? And so I want to be a seeker, right? I want to seek the Father. I want to be in the space that He called me to be in. And I want to operate at my fullest and highest capacity. And I don't know about you, but I want to do that at every level, right? And so there's some things that you can absolutely do now, but then there's some things that you can't, right? And so the things that you can do now, do those. But yeah, so I just, I literally just wanted to come in and invite y'all to 30 Days of Thanks tonight. Like y'all need to be here tonight. Not here, but on my Facebook page. Because if you're on my personal page, I need you to go to facebook.com/True Heart Speaks, because that's where we're going to be live. We'll be live on YouTube, and we're going to be live on Instagram. And I'm looking for God, not only for y'all, but for me, child. Like, I read this book. It's crazy how I read this book like I didn't write the book, right? Ain't she cute? Right. And so hopefully you're joining me. Hopefully you are, even if it's a stretch. Like, here's the thing that I want to challenge you, that even if joining me for 30 days at 10 p.m. at night is a stretch for you, I want you to do it because you're expecting God to show up for you. Like nobody else, but for you. Right? I want you to show up in great expectation every single day that God has a message specifically for you every single day. That not that you're coming for me, not that you're coming to support me, not because it seems like it's a good idea. Hey, Marilyn, how are you, lovey? But that, like, in a selfish way, like, even though I am the conduit for you to get the message, that you want to be in community, and you want to be in a space where you are pulling on God to show up through 30 Days of Thanks, that you are literally creating space for your gratitude tank to overflow. Like for real. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I don't know how long this space is going to be on, y'all, because I want to take a nap before I go get my kid from school. And I really need to do some Instagram reels, and I should fighting a sinus infection. Yeah, get better. Make sure you rest your body. And you all dressed up. You like, what are the things that I can do? And child, listen. And it didn't really take me long to do my face, but your girl want to take a nap. You hear me? And I think I might. But how y'all doing today? Those of you who are here, how y'all doing? Will y'all be joining me tonight for 30 Days of Thanks? Comment below. Y'all coming? Make sure you get your book. Where did I get my earrings from? These are specially made earrings, one of a kind from her name is Rox Root Rebel, and um I will tag her. We are live every. Thank you so much, Marilyn. I will tag her, Carolyn. But I got her name is Tosha, but she makes earrings. So if you see me in lots of fun and funky earrings, and I am a one of a kind girl. I don't like to see, unless it's like a hoop or something, but I don't like to see folks in my stuff. So I love it's Roots Rock Rebel. And so I will tag her. And so I see you guys coming. So every single night, it's 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Every night for 30 days, starting tonight, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, we will be live. And I'm going to play around with this because I want to make sure that I can see comments. And so this is my True Heart Speaks page. Let me go in here and see what my personal page looks like, because I shared it on my personal page. I want to make sure you all can see them on all, because I want to know what pages I can actually see comments on and which ones I can't. Let me see here. Okay. Oh, okay. So you're on my personal page and y'all are on my, okay. So I can see y'all on Facebook. Oh, so everybody that's here. And then I will have probably a separate device for Instagram. All right. So I see y'all saying, so yeah. So tonight, every single day, daily. As a matter of fact, let me see. Do I have the, I don't think I have it in here. Let me see if I have it in here. There we go. Right here. Every single day at 10 p.m., you all can join me for 30 Days of Thanks, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, every night starting tonight. And it's going to be a stretch, y'all, because I didn't start out that way. I used to do Monday through Friday, and we would skip Saturdays and Sundays. But literally, I think last year in March was the first time I did 30 Days of Thanks, and every single day. And it did something to us. And so I think this is, we are definitely, so that's that. So you all can see that. But take that out because y'all know who I am. Oh, I need to do that. I'll leave that there because I think I just switched. Let me go back here so it's not there. There we go. All right. So I'm glad I see y'all saying y'all going to be here. Sonia, Aminata, hey boo, hey. Carolyn, Christy. So yes. So those of you who, and I see some of you watching on my personal page and on my business page. So yeah, and we're on YouTube. So I'm gonna let y'all go because, like I said, I'm gonna try to get me in a little power nap before I pick up my little person, and also just so I can get my energy and make sure I'm good for tonight. I want to be in heavy meditation and prayer. But also, if you have not yet registered, the I Speak Life Live. Let me see if I have that banner here where I can share it. I might have it. Let me see. I know I have it here. Right. So you all can see that there. And you can save the date so that, more importantly, don't save the date. Put it in your calendar and plan to buy your ticket. Pre-sale is $147, right? $147, right? And so for 3 days, right, that's $50 a day. You can't beat that. Regular price is $297, right? And so if you are interested in attending I Speak Life Live, you can email me or inbox me and just tell me you want the link, and I can send you the link to purchase. Early bird, I believe, goes on sale, and you have until November. I haven't decided if I'm going to extend it, but right now you have until next Friday to get your ticket, so that you can get the bundle, right? I send a bundle out to everyone who attends. So let me take this off so y'all can actually see me. I share a bundle. And so it's the program, it's some of my favorite things. And last year we did tea, we did pom-poms, we did, like, it's fun stuff, a pen. I actually send you a printed copy of the workbook as opposed to you printing it out. And so if that's, so I'm going to talk more about that later, but I want to see y'all tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. so that we can kick off. If you have your book, start reading, and so that we can have conversation tonight around day 1. So yes. All right, so I'm gonna head out. And like I said, I'm gonna take me a nap. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else that I want to share with you, but I think that's it. I just want y'all to be in the headspace of gratitude for the next 30 days, right? Focusing on what you're thankful for, right? Not just Thanksgiving, child, and not that good old food you're gonna eat, but going deeper. And we're gonna go deeper, I believe. I just feel it. I feel like we're gonna go deeper this time around. So with that being said, y'all have an amazing day. Y'all gonna see me a lot over these next 30 days, between talking about 30 days of thanks, as well as talking about my live event, because I want you participating in both, right? And other than getting the copy of the book, Child 30 Days of Thanks is free. So you just need to get your ticket for I Speak Life Live. Okay. So you all have an amazing day. I'll see you all tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I think that's it. I love y'all. Bye-bye.